How's it going, everybody? Ragaroth here. So we had kind of a nice surprise yesterday. It's sort of funny how it started with me. So one of my commenters on my Darksiders 4 video from around 2 years ago now, around last December, they asked if there was any news. It was around December. At that time, there was nothing. Then all of a sudden, and the commenter's name is Tony DDB. Then just yesterday, I happened to be checking my comments, and I noticed a comment from Tony saying, "We are so back," with a heart emoji. And I was like, did something happen? Then it just occurred to me that there was a THQ Nordic stream that was supposed to be happening in August. I completely forgot about it. They announced it so far in advance. And I'm like, oh my god, does that mean something was announced Darksiders related? And I googled Darksiders news, and boom, a new teaser for a new did I say Darkstalkers? A teaser for a new Darksiders game was announced. This was a very nice surprise yesterday, and thank you, Tony, for commenting about this. I mean, I would have probably found out about it later, I think, from one of my other friends, but this was definitely a fun and different way of kind of finding out about a game announcement, especially kind of for an IP that we thought was maybe dead in the water. Got a new teaser. It was super great news. I would love to do a reaction video to it. I've had a lot going on lately, though, and I probably wouldn't have been able to anyway, even if I did know about the THQ Nordic stream. But anyway, so I wanted to just do a little video about it. Nothing huge. Now, first, what could this game be? Is it a proper Darksiders 4 for, like, you know, where we play as just Strife? Or is it another Genesis style game that will at least maybe let us play as, like, Death and Fury? Or is this kind of the kind of climactic game that they've mentioned a long time ago, where this would take place after the ending of Darksiders 1, where we play as all four of them? I guess probably a Genesis style game, but this time all four are playable. Honestly, I don't really know. From what I'm seeing in the teaser, I would actually think it might not be a proper Darksiders 4, just because I feel like if it was Darksiders 4, I think it would probably just be showing something of, like, Strife just kind of like walking towards the camera, maybe just, you know, killing some demons or something. And it wouldn't just say a new Darksiders game is in development, but it would maybe say Darksiders 4 is in development. But honestly, I don't know for sure. And I mean, I'm okay with either outcome. I would like either of those games. Either of them would be great. I'm just saying, I don't know if this teaser suggests Darksiders 4 per se, but again, it could be so early in development that they're not sure what the hell it's going to be yet. Maybe this is just like an announcement like, hey, Darksiders isn't dead. There is something coming. Don't worry. I'm not entirely sure. If I'm just going by the teaser, though, you know, that's what I think. Now, yeah, what I want it to be, you know, like I said, I'm fine with Darksiders 4 where we play as Strife, or a game where we at least play Death and Fury again in, like, a Genesis style game. Obviously, you know, a game with all four of them would be ideal, would be great, but I guess the only upsetting thing with that is that then that would mean that would probably be the last Darksiders game. So it's just a matter if we want more stuff building up to that or not. But, and, you know, of course it could be something completely different too. It could be like Darksiders kart racing, Darksiders stable simulator, Darksiders puzzle fighter. Probably not, or I hope to God it's not a mobile game. I hope not. I don't think it is, just kind of considering the scale of the announcement, but, you know, you always got to just prepare for that possibility these days. I don't think that's the case. I think this is a kind of a full-on big console game for Darksiders. I'm just saying, you know, we always have to prepare for that possibility just because of the vagueness of the teaser. I do wish it was a little less vague, in all fairness. I wish it was a little more concrete what I was getting, but it's like, I'm not gonna look a gift horseman in the mouth. You know, I think I'm just kind of happy to see that, you know, the IP isn't dead and there is something coming. Now, in terms of when I think this game will be coming out, I think the very earliest we could get it is late 2025, and even I'm not that confident in that. I think it'll probably be later than that. I'm just saying the absolute earliest. Now, in terms of when we could see news for it, like actually find out more what it is, I would say probably the earliest we can get anything. I'm going to say maybe the Game Awards, but again, I think that's still probably too early, just kind of with the wording and kind of being in development. It seems like it's very early, but I don't know. Again, we'll see. Those are just my predictions. You know, obviously, I want to see more news on the game. I want to know when it's coming out, but again, you know, when you've kind of been playing games as long as I have, and you've kind of seen IPs that you like kind of get stuck on, like, hiatus or life support, when you just find out something new is coming, you're kind of not really worried about, you know, what it is as well. Maybe you're worried about what it is, but you're not worried about when it's coming as much, just because at least you can kind of, you know, you can sleep at night knowing that there's more to the series than what we thought, that there's going to be more coming and this isn't the end. I will, you know, when we do get more news, I will probably talk about this game more. And I do also want to say, you know, thank you to all the people that have viewed and commented that Darksiders 4 video I made 2 years ago. I'm really shocked that that video is still getting views. I guess maybe not a lot of people talk about Darksiders. Maybe that's kind of why it's like, you know, I was one of the only people at the time that was talking about it. So, but hey, it's still cool. You know, I hope you guys check out this video too. And I do also want to throw out as a bonus, we're also possibly getting remasters of the Soul Reaver games, which I think is really cool. I never played them, and the reason I'm mentioning them with this is I feel like Darksiders was maybe like kind of a spiritual successor, or maybe at least heavily inspired by like Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain, you know, where they're kind of like, I don't know, similar, like the characters have kind of a cartoony kind of art style, but it's a still very like dark, edgy kind of game. But either way, it's great that both of these series aren't at least 100% dead yet. But that's about it for this video. I guess let me know what you guys think in the comments below, how excited you are about this, what you think maybe the game could be or what you want it to be. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But as always, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Definitely consider subscribing if you like this video and some of my others. It would really help the channel out a lot, especially since I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. But thank you so much for checking out the video, and as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.